And welcome back to more F1 2020. Time now for the Belgium Grand Prix. But as always, as you know, we do qualifying and free practice today. So let us get started, shall we?
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Alright, that is good. Let's check out our messages. Power unit upgrade. Alright, Honda has given us an upgraded power unit. Don't have that much more money to spend on that, but I think we got some R&D points we can put into something. Can we do that? No. Nope. No. Alright. So let us start off. Hey, Chuck, welcome. Same with you, Michael. Welcome. Alright. So, let's check out our messages. Weather, ooh, a little bit of rain at the end there of the Grand Prix. So that's not really going to affect us. So, anyway, let's move into FP1. So we're going to have a dry, kind of like an overcast here for this. So it should be good to set up the car, and we see the Red Bull team working their
I had a chat with Carl
wonders.
about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Alright, thank you, Jeff. So for the car setup, we want that on 3.7. So this is going to be set to 50 and 60. As for the suspension, we want that on negative 280 and 130. And of course the front and rear toe to the min.
So, we'd like to run the acclimatization program if you have a chance before qualifying. It'll give us a good indication of our relative pace and consistency.
Alright, and from here we want that as a 1 and 3. 7, 10. We'll have that on an 8 and a 10. As for brakes, max them out. And of course, as for tires, 21.8. Oh no, wait, I'm setting that up. Sorry, I'm setting that up for the wet.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
I'm sorry, I was setting that up for the wets. For the aerodynamics, we want that on a 2 and 6. Yeah. No, it's not raining. I had both windows open for the thing. This is still going to be at 50. However, the off throttle is going to be at 65. Suspension geometry at that N150. And of course, that's going to be at 7. Front toe. Rear toe still going to stay at 0.20. As for the suspension, this becomes a 2 and a 4.
At the end of this session, we need to return 2 sets of tyres. We'll give back the 2 most worn sets, so we may as well get the most out of them while we can.
And a 2-4.
They won't be available for the rest of the weekend, though, so
for the
don't
front and rear ride height
on anything you might need later on.
That still stays the same for the brakes. As for the tires, we want that at a 23. And that becomes a 20.7 PSI. So let us... as Belgium. All right, and let us get started.
Let's get a few laps under our belt.
Yeah, I set that up for the wrong one. I thought that was the dry, but... yeah. I had a blonde moment. We'll call it at that. I had a blonde moment. Well, I am, like I said, I am back to also streaming Persona 5 Royal, so I hope you guys will enjoy the new video that was posted the other day at the time of this recording. And as we come to the bus stop, yeah. Well, definitely don't want to have one around here.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Definitely don't want to have a brain fart here around Spa. Missed out there on turn 9. Well, let's see if Lance can convert it into a win. I'm sure his father's happy now about that.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Yeah, even after qualifying and they all got out of the cars, Hamilton and Bottas walked over and congratulated Stroll. But the other exciting thing was about that, Hamilton and Valtteri also congratulated Stroll on getting pole. There we go, purple for number 9. But then again, you know, like we've stated before, Michael, they may be fierce competitors out there on the field when they're on the track, but, you know, that's just good sportsmanship.
Great stuff.
All
You
right.
pretty much nailed this circuit. This is a really strong foundation to build from over the weekend.
So I have a green for sector 1. Well, for corner 1. But I think they're going to take the overall. Well, if I didn't screw up turn 1, that would have been a
Program
purple.
complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Alright, box the slap.
Couldn't receive that? Repeat the message.
Box the slap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap. Okay, you need to come in before you run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
Coming in now, Jeff. Coming in now. Yeah, I've been up like since 6:30 to watch qualifying today. For the race, for the Grand Prix tomorrow, and I hope it's going to be a good one tomorrow.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
It was rainy today, so they had to red flag the session, suspend qualifying Q1 a couple times, like twice.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
Alright. So, once again, we... Yeah. Right. Well, that, and they just resurfaced the track, too, so there's not a lot of camber down. As Martin would be say. Anyway, we move on to the tire management.
Fuel now. The tank is empty.
And let us check out our team objectives. So we're going to have to do at least 2 laps on 2 different car setups. So we will take care of that after the session.
Checks complete.
Well,
we're ready.
We're going to be doing that during the session, but more or less, when we're done with all the when we're done with all the practice programs, we will do that one and get our max number of points. Did I just do what I think I did? I did a dumps. I popped the car into the sidewall there. And this is, I believe, the shortest race of the season. And then for some reason, during the midst of that qualifying, the signal dropped during the race, during qualifying, and on the international feed. There's Roman Grosjean right there in front of me. I always like that hairpin start though at the beginning of the track. We're going to use the overtake. Ignition was completely out today. But yeah, it was just a wet and wild session today in qualifying for the Turkish Grand Prix.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Boxer slap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Will do. You know, we'll have our,
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
I like how Jeff tells me things I already know. Alright, so we got that one taken care of. And we now move on to fuel management. We're going to do a drive out.
Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Oh, right, because I'm doing fuel management. So no overtaking, no overtake button for this one. But it's been wet there. They did the whole qualifying on blue and green tires. Yeah. lot of people had to go see and of the session. Alright, and once again, this one has been perfect.
Program complete
On the
and a
first
job
lap.
well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Alright, box the slap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Thank you, Jeff. Hate those people. Probably they're trying to say, oh, I can save, and they always call it the worst times ever, too. Never did like those robo-scam calls. I know, tell me about them, right? It's a good job. But, you know, with the phones we have today, it says, yeah, likely scam.
Okay, let's go.
Anyway, let us move on. We are now doing the ERS. And I just passed Kimi Räikkönen right there. And there's Lando going into the pits. ERS management, one of my favorite ones to do.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Box a slap.
Understood, stopping this lap.
Teammate status.
They're in 14th. Their best lap time is a 1 minute 57.8.
Not bad from there.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
But my next thing is to actually work on upgrading the facilities. So we'll be doing that over the next couple of races and everything. Hold on, let's try that again. Boxer slap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Alright, there we go. No, Nick's been doing good. I forgot to say box, and when I tried the box, I ran into the wall. Yeah, miss count on my part. Alright. Time for qualifying.
All clear the garage, please. Car ready to
Time
leave.
for your favorite program, Michael. Hi, Esteban. We almost had a Racing Point front row lockout today, too. What the? I pulled a Verstappen. I almost pulled... I will accept that. I'll take the damage. Trying to prevent that, and I still managed to screw up the front wing. Yeah, it's just the outlap, correct. It's not the hot. It's not the... Excuse me, that's not the hot lap. Alright, here we go, qualifying pace. First in the speed trap. And a fast sector 1. there's a fast sector 2. There's the teepee.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Nice. Results
Okay,
in
take
first.
it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
Boxer slap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
There's Sebastian Vettel.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Thank you, Jeff.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
Boxer slap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yeah. But here's my thing. Can Hamilton win from being down there in P6? From being where he is on the grid? He needs to outscore Valtteri to, in the Grand Prix to become world champion.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
Alright, we're just going to skip over the repair time. And we're going to move right on to race strategy.
Engine fired. We're set.
Alright, so we have 5 laps to do around Spa-Francorchamps. Here we go. So here we go, 5 laps around Spa.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
There's 1 lap down. Well, there's my teammate. He dropped down to P16.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Alright. So there we have it. Now our new objective to score 50 points or more. So guys, I gotta beat the lap time of 2 minutes .380. think I'm going to be on course to doing that.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Alright, here we go. Lap 4. Test is complete, but let's improve our data. Alright, last
Okay,
lap.
super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
And we've set a score of 90.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Box this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
No, I know, Jeff. I'm coming in. Box a slap. Box, box.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Hey, Jeff. Sometimes I wonder why I pay you.
Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
Alright. So, we've completed that. And we're gonna take care of one more thing, and that would be to do the other car.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
No, gonna skip repair time. We're gonna get the last one done. And we're gonna do a flying lap for this one. Because we gotta do 2 separate car setups. Nah, it's the annoying one. It's the 2 different car setups. First again in the speed trap, that's good. And alright, there we go. There's the 2 car setups.
The car settings screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
So we're gonna load back the Belgium car setup. And how much time is left on that clock? 24 minutes. And we're just going to go on to free practice 2 right
It's time
now.
to remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Iceman, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton. What an incredible practice session. The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Alright, Mick is in P17, so that is good.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Alright.
Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Let us go with Verstappen.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
We'll say that didn't have the right downforce.
Appreciate your time.
Alright. So we're going to start FP2. So we're just going to do a flying lap. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and bog down the clock and make you guys watch me run out the clock. So I'm just going to, once I set my fastest laps and everything here in free practice, we're just going to end the session and everything and just move on. I like doing this because then I can set, you know, fast lap times and everything. Here we go with the fastest lap. Alright, so we set that. And let us move on to FP3.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. Iceman, Vettel, and Carlos Sainz. And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Alright, on to the final FP3 before we go to qualifying. Once again, a flying lap. That was still fastest in the speed trap, so that is good. Only the CE part of the engine needs to be replaced, so I'm not in Park Form A just yet. Alright, and there we go, we set that. Alright, let us move on
And with all
to
the cars now over the
qualifying.
line, let's see our top three again. Iceman, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Okay. Alright, let's take a look at our message. Well, nothing yet on the rivals there. Let's take a look at our messages. Alright, on to Q1. Alright. So this is where it counts. Q1.
All personnel be aware. Car leaving.
Well, the good thing is, at least it's sunny. And here we go, start the clock.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
And I stole that away from Esteban Arcon. So I have first, box a slap.
Okay, we can take you this lap. There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
I hear you, Jeff. I'm coming in now. Box of slap.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Alright, so let us check out this. Schumacher hasn't gone yet. Well, it looks like he's gonna make it into Q2. Could he do it? Alright, so let's see who we lose here in Q1. We are losing both Williams, Russell and Latifi, Roman Grosjean, Giovinazzi and Kimi Räikkönen, and Kevin Magnussen. But in P16, we have Mick Schumacher. So our teammate has advanced into Q2. Let us move on into Let us move on to Q2. Alright, let us...
Standing by.
So from here, we are looking for the top 10 that are the fastest. We'll make it on to the top 10 shootout. Yep. Almost done with Folly. We're in Q2 right now. Hey, Logan. In Q2 right now, so... And we have Mick that made it, Mick Schumacher made it into Q2. And the clock has started. Not as dangerous as what it is at like I know. You know, it'd be funny if we see Kimmy up there on that podium instead. Right. Coming through the bus stop here, and we have set probably the fastest lap. Yep.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
Boxer lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
It's gonna be a good race, I hope, tomorrow.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I'd love to see Hamilton win it and become champion of the world for number 7. But I would also like to see Lance Stroll convert that win. Good one. And what was today? The Adelaide experience?
Car repairs have set us back a little. So far, our fastest lap is a 1:46.2.
We got some front wing damage, but let us bring this up. Let's see. Mick hasn't. Mick's is doing his flying lap. P13, does it hold? That is the question. Ends up down there in P16. Mick doing his out lap. So from Carlos Sainz down to Mick Schumacher, my teammate, all doing the flying lap, and we'll see how they place. So Mick ends up there in P16. So at the end of this session, we lose Daniel Ricciardo, Lando Norris, Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon, Pierre Gasly, and my teammate Mick Schumacher. Hamilton, fourth fastest in the session. All right, let us go out
Checks
there.
complete. All personnel be aware we have a car leaving.
We're right in front of Danny Kvyat. Q3 we are in. Oh. That didn't happen on my outlap. Time to start the flying lap. A hot lap, as we call it. So, (74% on the combustion engine). We will change that out at the end of this race. Box a slap. Box.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap. There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Thank you, Jeff. But we will box before that. One lap of fuel is up. We've got Valtteri Bottas on our tail. Hamilton goes up there in the third, moving Leclerc down. Albon down to fifth. Alright, let's take a look at the timing chart.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Iceman, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So, this is the way the top 10 look. We have me in first. Alno in first place. We have Valtteri Bottas in second, followed by Lewis Hamilton down there in P3. Max Verstappen in P4, Leclerc down in P5, Albon P6, Carlos Sainz P7, Sebastian Vettel down there in P8, Sergio Perez P9, and Danny Kvyat in P10. That's what I like to see. Ferrari up there in the top 10 in Q3. So, with that, we have our grid all set up. And of course, 2-1 for the rivalry. And 34% acclaim for that. So teams up to level 13 acclaim. So,
all right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
with that, and that's where we're gonna end it today and everything. So with us being so close, with us having another pole position in the race for tomorrow, for the next time we meet, which will be after the Grand Prix. I'm Scooney007. We're going to be tackling Spa, the Grand Prix, next time. So until then, I'm Scooney007. Thank you for coming out. If you liked the video, please give the video a thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for more F1 content along with Persona 5 and all my other projects that I do as well on here. But right now it's more Persona 5, Royal, and F1 2020. So until then, I'm Scooney007. I'll see you back here next time for more F1 2020. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.